Welcome to Connect Deck. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the Facebook traffic source within the Shopify, the Marketing by Monray Shopify sales funnel. So let's just click on this Facebook ad. And here's the thing, as I'm going through this, I want you all to follow along with me, do the things that I'm telling you to do. These next steps, these next few videos that I'm going to show you, this is not so much meant to be a lecture. It's meant to be a follow along, do things with me so that you can get things done. And so by the time you get to the last video, you can launch this funnel. All right. So let's click on the Facebook ad traffic source. This is a traffic source. All right. And if you look on the left, there's a bunch of traffic sources. You got blogs, business cards, direct mail, mass email, Facebook flyer, AdWords, Google AdWords, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, mass SMS, web page, word of mouth, YouTube, influencer. These are all the different types of traffic sources that you can have on your canvas within your blueprint. Now, for this particular funnel that we're working on, we simply just have one traffic source, and that is a Facebook ad. So if you click on it, you're going to notice that right above the the icon or the object, you're going to see like a pop-up, a little kind of like, menu, a small menu, toolbar menu. And there's going to be a gear icon. Next to it is a duplicate icon where you can click on it and it'll duplicate this object. And then there's a trash can, and that's to delete the object, right? Also, so if you click on it, notice I'm going to click on the settings, the gear icon. I'm just going to click on that and notice that the icon is set to Facebook, right? We can always change it in here to one of the other traffic sources, but we're going to keep it at Facebook. And we're going to put in some UTM tracking. Now, I'm not going to go into a long explanation to what UTM tracking is. All I'm going to tell you is that it's important. You need to do it, right? This is the way we track data. This is the way that you're able to tell, which Facebook ad is working better than another Facebook ad. You need a way to identify the traffic that is coming to your landing page or your sales page, right? And so there's a UTM stands for Urchin Tracking Module, which are parameters. They're like 5 variants of URL parameters that are used by marketers to track website traffic from its origin. So what we want to do is we want to put in some UTMs here to be able to track which ad was clicked on that from Facebook, right? Because you may end up having 2 ads or 3 ads, right? You may eventually one day have a Facebook ad, and you may have a YouTube ad or a Google ad, or you may have more than one Facebook ad, or you may have SMS, and you may have mass emails all going to the same opt-in page, right? So for example, I could have something like this. I could have a mass email, right? And if I connect it, right, now I have Facebook ad and a mass email going to the same opt-in page. I could have a Pinterest ad, going to the same opt-in page. I could have a LinkedIn ad, going to the same opt-in page. And so each of these objects are going to have their own set of UTMs, right? So that the opt-in page can determine which one is responsible for bringing the traffic, right? So I'm just going to delete these 2. I just wanted to show you that real quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the Facebook ad, and then we're going to click on the gear icon that's right above it, and we're just going to put in our UTM. So the UTM source, we're just going to put Facebook, all lowercase. That's the traffic. Where did they come from, right? So we're going to put Facebook. The UTM medium, we're going to put CPC, right? Because typically when you're creating an ad, it's going to be like a cost per click or pay per click. And then for the UTM campaign, we're just going to call it 2021 underscore. And then we're going to put the month, so right now it's February. So I'm going to do 2021 underscore 02, right? So that means it's the year followed by 02. And then underneath this, I'm just going to put, like the name. I'm doing a lash kit. So I'm just going to type in lash kit, all one word, lash kit underscore campaign. Right. So that's my UTM campaign. And then for the UTM content, I'm going to put, what's a good name? I'm going to put, for now, I'm going to put ad underscore 01, just, because if I have another ad, I'll put another ad here. For UTM term, we can keep that blank because typically Facebook doesn't use a UTM term. All right. And so what's going to happen is when you set up your Facebook ad, you will there's a place in Facebook where you can actually put the UTM parameters. And so you would put the exact same UTM parameters you put here so that when someone clicks on the ad, all of these values will be in the URL when it comes to this opt-in page, right? So we can just hit this back arrow to close it. And everything will automatically, be safe. If I open it back up, my values are still there. I'm just going to click on the save button, right? Save this automation, right? Now, the whole purpose for those UTMs is so that when somebody clicks on this Facebook ad and goes to this opt-in page, right? This opt-in page is able to determine where the traffic came from. So even if I were to add an additional Facebook ad, let's call this Facebook ad 2, and if I were to connect it to this opt-in page, right, this Facebook ad number 2 would have its own set of UTMs, right? It'll probably be like same thing, still be like, this will still be Facebook, this will still be CPC, 2021 underscore, right? It'd be the lash kit, but this would probably be like ad underscore 02. So I can distinguish between which ad. Why is this important? Because I need to know which ad is performing better. Because the ad that's performing better, guess what? I want to put more money there. I want to put more money in the ads that's actually working, and the ads that's not working so well, I may want to turn them off or lower my ad spend. All right, that's the reason why you want to be able to, why UTMs is extremely important, right? Let me remove this because we don't need it here. Okay, so that's the setup for Facebook. Now we didn't create a Facebook ad yet, right? All we did was just plugged in the UTMs so that our funnel knows what to expect. Okay, so that's it in this video. This is how you would configure the Facebook option on your Shopify sales funnel blueprint. I'll see you in the next video.